democracy and gravely weakened it, produced vested interests in what I call military Keynesianism, the use and manipulation of what is now $750 billion of the defense budget, once you include all the other things that aren't included in just the single appropriation for the Department of Defense. This is it's out of control. We depend upon it, we like it, we live off of it. I cannot imagine any president of any party putting together the coalition of forces that could begin to break into these vested interests any more than Gorbachev was able to do it in his attempted reforms of the Soviet Union in the late 1980s.
Is there anything, Chalmers, that gives you hope?
Well, that's exactly what we're doing this morning. That is the only you've got to reconstitute the constitutional system in America, or it is over. That is that empires, once you go in the direction of empire, you ultimately lead to overstretch, bankruptcy, coalitions of nations hostile to your imperialism. We're well on that route. The way that it might be stopped is by a mobilization of inattentive citizens. I don't know that that's going to happen. I'm extremely dubious given the nature of conglomerate control of, say, the television networks in America for the sake of advertising revenue. We see Rupert Murdoch talking about buying 1/3 of the Los Angeles Times. But nonetheless, there is the Internet. There is Amy Goodman. There's a lot more information than there was. One of the things I have experienced in these 3 books is a much more receptive audience of alarmed Americans to Nemesis than to the previous 2 books, where there was considerable skepticism. So that if we do see a renaissance of citizenship in America, then I believe we could recapture our government. If we continue politics as in the past, then I think there is no alternative but to say Nemesis is in the country, she's on the premises, and she is waiting to carry out her divine mission.
Chalmers Johnson, his new book is Nemesis, The Last Days of the American Republic. It's the last volume in his Blowback trilogy, following the best-selling Blowback and The Sorrows of Empire.
That does it for our program, Democracy Now! I'm Amy Goodman. Thanks for joining us.